We're here today on a cold and windy day in New Jersey. We're going to take the TBM940 out of Monmouth County Airport and fly it right down the coastline to Cape May. Here we go.
On the 99th floor of my block, and I sit at home looking out the window, imagining the world has stopped. Then it flies the guy who's all dressed up like a Union Jack. Says I want 5 pounds if I have this kind of detergent pack. Said, hey, hey, you, get off of my cloud. Hey, hey, you, get off of my cloud. Hey, hey, you, get off of my cloud. Hard hang around close to the wild.
Welcome aboard the TBM940 here at Monmouth Executive Airport here in New Jersey. We'll start this engine up, clear out the front. Fuel boost pump comes on. Starter switch is going to go on for 2 seconds. Spring loaded switch, 1000, 1000, release. Now we're watching for the NG to rise up, stabilize. There we go. Introduce fuel to low idle. Watching for a light off. Watching the NG for a hung start. ITT for hot start. Let's see what this ITT temps out today at. As it is a chilly day. 655 degrees Celsius. Secondary fuel nozzles will kick in here shortly. There we go, there's the secondaries. And good start. Alright, the first step is we'll go over and get the local weather and airport information here.
Monmouth Executive Airport. Automated weather observation. 145-9er. Zulu. Wind 300 at 19er. Peak gust 27. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 02 Celsius. Dew point -14 Celsius. Altimeter 3014.
Alright, we got the weather here.
Airport.
So what we're going to do today is we're going to take off of runway 32, do left traffic, and we'll depart to the southeast. We're going to go right along the shoreline, right down south to Cape May. We'll be VFR the whole way. We may try to pick up a VFR flight flying with McGuire departure once we take off. So that's our plan of action. Excited to have you guys on board today. If you like these videos, be sure to smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. Alright, clear out the front, take the park brake off here. Start our taxi. Clear to the right. And clear to the left. We'll feather this prop twice. Yeah, the Coast Guard just landed a little bit ago. You can see off the right wing over there. Pretty cool. Today we will be seeing the Coast Guard Training Center, Cape May. Down there by the southern part of Jersey. Our flaps down out there, you can see the flaps are coming down. And we'll check our flight controls. Off the left wing, you'll see over there, we just had a jet touchdown a little bit ago, so we'll hold position here on the ramp as he's going to be coming in straight in front of us. So I use the pivot case system here for the iPad Mini 6 is what I use, and I got the mounting system right here. If you guys want a system like this for your airplane, be sure to click in the description below. I got a discount link for 15%. And also I've partnered with Pilot Institute. That is also linked in the description below. They have a lot of online free courses, so you can start your training right from home. They also have a lot of great paid courses also that you can click on and buy. But yeah, be sure to check out Pilot Institute. So look at here, we got this jet coming up. He's going to go over here to our right. And we'll start rolling here.
On the traffic, TBM, we're taxiing off the ramp of the FBO into runway 32. On the traffic.
So this airplane does have auto throttle on it, and we will arm that once we get lined up on the runway. Back in the beta here, so we don't have to ride the brakes. So this is runway 32 coming up. We're going to do an intersection departure here as we have a very long runway. I do not hear any traffic in the pattern. We'll make one more announcement here. Give it a stop. Clear down the runway out on the departure end and clear on final.
On the traffic, TBM, we're going to be taking off at 32 left traffic out to the southeast. On the traffic.
Alright, ready to go. You guys ready to go? Hopefully you got your seatbelts buckled nice and tight. Clear once again on final. This is going to be an exciting flight. We'll line up here in centerline. Now we can arm the auto throttle. There we go. We're going to ease the power up. You're going to hear a click. There we go. Auto throttle is engaged. Oil pressure temperature is all good in the green. Hold the center line with our rudder pedals. Looking for our rotation speed. And there it is. Pull back on the yoke. And up into the sky we go. Positive rate and indicating. Gear selected up. And gear is up. Feel a little rowdy out here today. That's 1,000 to go. I got our altitude pre-selector set for 1,500 feet. Then we'll go flaps up, yaw damper on. We got traffic out here. So keep an eye for that.
On the traffic, TBM, left crossing up 32. On the traffic.
Got our airport down there. You can see off our left wing.
On the traffic, TBM, we're turning left downwind off the 32, part of the southeast. On the traffic.
We're going to go back into manual mode with the auto throttle and bring the power back a little bit. There you can see now we're on a left downwind off of 32. And we'll put the autopilot on. We're in heading mode. Altitude is captured at 1,500 feet. Go to McGuire.
McGuire departure, good afternoon, November 949 Bravo Zulu.
November 949 Bravo Zulu, McGuire approach, McGuire altimeter 3016, and attention.
3016, we just took off of Monmouth. I'd like to see if we get a VFR flight following down to Cape May.
November 9 Bravo Zulu, copy all, type aircraft.
We're at TBM9 for 9 Bravo Zulu.
Oh yeah, it's a little bumpy here today. Yeah, it's gusty. This is throwing us all over. Hope you guys got your seatbelts on.
TBM9 Bravo Zulu, squawk 1171.
1171, 9 Bravo Zulu.
1171, and we're going to enter that into the transponder.
November 9 Bravo Zulu, radar contact 5 miles south of Belmar Airport.
Position check, 9 Bravo Zulu. We're just going to continue down the shoreline more level.
Copy all, jet traffic 7 miles south of you, northeast bound 2,300 feet indicated to be along the coast as well.
I'll go keep an eye out, thanks. 9 Bravo Zulu.
So look at how beautiful this is. We're just off of Point Pleasant. So yeah, I grew up in Wisconsin, but I was born in Philadelphia, and my grandparents lived in Philadelphia, so every year we'd come out to visit them. And every summer we'd come over here to the Jersey Shore to go to the boardwalk. My favorite is the Wildwood Boardwalk. But we have Atlantic City coming up here. We'll show you the different sites as we continue southbound along the shoreline here. And we can drop it down. We'll go down to 1,000 feet. And it is bumpy even offshore. What's nice about up here in Jersey is I'm used to in Florida where there's a million different things to look out for as you're flying.
up and down the coast of Miami. You've got tons of helicopters, tons of airplanes, banner tows, parasailers, everything you can think of. So being up here today, it's just definitely not as much traffic as there is considering South Florida. Take a good look out the front there. You can see the beach all the way down. As this is basically still the end of winter for the most part, coming into spring, it's still cold and there's not going to be many people on the beach today. But for us up here in the airplane, it's going to be really nice to see what the views look like. Right now we have a 23 knot crosswind, so we're crabbed pretty good right here. Flying sideways down the beach. Look out the front there. If you look down here at the iPad, you can see this is where we took off today. Here we are. And there's our route today, right down the shoreline, right down into Cape May.
9 Bravo Zulu, that traffic now it's 2 o'clock and 2 miles on the inside of the bay there at 1,700.
Alright, we got a traffic in sight, 9 Bravo Zulu. Got that traffic over there off our right in sight. So off our right wing right now, this is Seaside Heights. I know there was a show on TV a while ago called Jersey Shore. I don't know if this is where it was filmed, Seaside Heights. Maybe you guys leave it in the description below exactly if you know where that show was filmed. I don't know if people that are from Jersey actually like that show or if they despised it. But look down there, you can see the one of the pier with the Ferris wheel on it. That's the best part. You come over here to the boardwalks, and they have all the different piers with the boardwalks that you can go out and enjoy, like amusement rides and stuff. So right now I have the autopilot on. We're at 1,000 feet. I got the auto throttle set to 150. I'd like to go a little faster, but with these bumps, the slower you go, the less violent the bumps will be. So we'll take it easy.
TBM9 Bravo Zulu, contact Atlantic City approach 124.6. Good day.
124.6, 949 Bravo Zulu, good day. Atlantic City, good morning, November 949 Bravo Zulu, 1000 South Long Shore.
949 Bravo Zulu, Atlantic City approach, Atlantic City altimeter is 3018.
18, thank you. And we got our local altimeter setting, so we'll put that in. 3018. And to stay ahead of this flight, as we're going to go into Cape May Airport down there. We'll go to the airport tab, put in Cape May County, and we'll get our frequency set up to COM 2. A lighthouse right here we're coming up on.
Fly heading 130.
Yeah, the birds. Look at the birds down there at like 100, 200 feet. Thousands of them. We gotta hopefully stay down there. Actually, I'm starting to see a few of them here at our altitude. I'm actually gonna go to 2,000 feet for right now. We're gonna put 2,000 feet in our altitude pre-selector. Go to flight level change mode. I don't want to take a chance with these birds that we're seeing so many of them right below us, and they're coming up a little bit into our altitude. The auto throttle is gonna manage it, and we'll climb up to 2,000 feet. 1,000 feet to go. I always like to err on the side of safety, and seeing thousands of those birds down there, and some of them were coming up into 1,000 feet. I want to go just a little bit higher, hopefully avoid any of that. So if we look down here at the iPad once again, we have Atlantic City's airport coming up here, and we should probably just stay right to the east of their airspace, which is basically right along the shoreline of Atlantic City. That'll be exciting to see that coming up. And if you look out the front, you'll start to see Atlantic City coming into view. If you look to the right, what we're going by now is Beach Haven. Oh yeah, I'm glad we came up, because if you look off the right wing, there is still thousands and thousands of birds down there right off the water. So along with coming to the Jersey Shore every year with my family, to the boardwalk, Wildwood was one of my favorite places, along with Cape May. I then later in life joined the United States Coast Guard, and their training facilities right down here in Cape May. So getting to come here and doing a lot of push-ups in Cape May at the training facility was quite a life-changing event. Coast Guard is an amazing service to join here in the United States.
Coast Guard 6607, contact tower 120.3. Tower 120.3, Coast Guard 6607.
So here we are coming up on the Atlantic City's airspace off to our right. And if you look out the front there, you can see the Atlantic City Boardwalk coming into view. They have a few casinos here over at the beach,
T3 Atlantic City approach.
along with the boardwalk and different amusement rides that you can go on that we'll see here shortly. So we're just skirting right past Atlantic City's airspace
Go on approach ticket.
of the airport. Whoa, there was a bump. That bounced us right out of our seat, even with the seatbelts on. Actually, we can slow it up a little bit. That one bump was quite jarring. Hope you guys don't get airsick. This is my first time ever flying down the Jersey Shore. Some windmills off over there too.
949 Bravo Zulu, traffic at 12 o'clock, 5 miles, turning westbound T206 at 2,000 for 3,000.
Yeah, 7, like 949 Bravo Zulu.
So anyway, down there off our right wing,
T3 reduced speed.
you can see the pier with the amusement rides on it and the Atlantic City Boardwalk. Coming up here right down at our 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock, a bunch of boats all linked up. So look at down here below us.
Atlantic City, approach Atlantic City up.
Let's take a look at this. Something very strange. Yeah, looks like they got tug at the back, and they're dragging something in the water. It looks like some construction equipment.
Seat 21, this is for Seat 21 only. Seat 21.
And a tug at the front. Huh. That's interesting. Coming up, this is Ocean City.
1647. Number 949 Bravo Zulu, no reserve traffic between you and Cape May County Airport. Change advisory frequency approved. Squawk VFR.
Squawk VFR, frequency change approved. Thanks for help. 949 Bravo Zulu.
Alright, so we're going to go VFR on the transponder.
Kona 284, fly heading 360.
And what we'll do is we'll go to COM 2.
Sky conditions.
And we'll listen to the
Temperature 0.
weather there at Cape May.
Dew point minus 0, 9er Celsius. Altimeter 3021.
2-1 set.
Cape May County Airport. Automated weather observation 1530 Zulu. Wind 320 at 13. Peak gusts 22. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 03 Celsius. Dew point minus 0, 9er Celsius. Altimeter 3021.
Alright, so we got the weather there.
Cape May County
We got
Airport.
gusty winds coming out of the northwest. And now we'll just monitor their Unicom there. So coming up here is going to be Stone Harbor and then Wildwood, which is what I consider to be my favorite destination here on the shore as far as boardwalks go. I'm actually going to disconnect the autopilot. So with my left arm, I just pushed up on the elevator trim, and that still lets you keep the auto throttle on, but it just took off the autopilot. So now I can get a feel and hand fly a little bit. So this right here would be Stone Harbor to the right. So yeah, we're going to have some gusty winds coming off the right on this landing as we're going to use runway 28. The Cape May Airport actually has a cool little diner there, and that's where we're going to park, right in front of the diner. And they also have a World War II museum that I've heard about, and they have one FBO there too that you can use. And I read the reviews and the comments, and everybody really gave a lot of good comments to the Cape May Airport. We'll do one lap around the Coast Guard station so you can see that, and then we'll go down right past Cape May and then come back in for a left downwind runway 28 into Cape May. That's our plan of action. Coming up ahead, you can actually see where the water is a different color coming out of the Delaware Bay. Alright, so this is the Wildwood Boardwalk. So yeah, that first pier there has all types of rides on it, if you can see. Roller coasters, it looks like water slides and stuff. And then you got another pier with, looks like some restaurants maybe on it. And then the second one here has got a big Ferris wheel and a lot of other different types of carnival rides. And the next pier there is actually, looks like it has a wooden roller coaster. So that to me, like, is such a great atmosphere down there. And they got a little tram car that goes up and down the boardwalk. But it's a great memories there at the Wildwood Boardwalk. So we're going to pull our speed back. So coming up right here at our 2 o'clock is the United States Coast Guard Training Facility, Cape May. Looks like we got 3 cutters in. over at the dock there. When at the end of my training here, it was at night and it was kind of raining, and they brought us out of the barracks over to the dock there, and they had us all lined up, and they would announce your name and the station that you were going to. So I went on to a buoy tender. That was my first duty station. Was Coast Guard cutter Ida Lewis. So right down there, you can see off the right wing. You can see the barracks and the big area in the middle where there's a lot of green grass. That's where they hold the ceremony. And then you can see the dock over there. The track, you got to be able to run around the track at a certain, I forget the distance at a certain time, but you know all the physical criteria to be able to pass all the training. Yeah, I was on a Coast Guard buoy tender up at Newport, Rhode Island. That was my first duty station. And you can see the 3 cutters over there at the dock. These look like law enforcement cutters. So see, you got the barracks with the 3 buildings with the X that are shaped like an X. And then over to the left, there's one building that looks more straight. That would be where there's not a building with an X. That's where the first night the first night that you arrive here, the building right to the lower left there is straight with like more of a T. That's where you go your very first night. And I'll tell you that next morning they come in there, they have a trash can and a baseball bat. That's your wake up call. Yeah, there it is. That's the Coast Guard Training Center, Cape May. Well, that brings back a lot of memories. So this is Cape May now. This is a really awesome little town down here at the southern tip of Jersey. And what's really interesting is you can try to go on the beach. We used to do this, and you search in the sand for the Cape May diamonds. So what it is a quartz rock that washes up on the shore. And when you find them, they're pretty clear, and you can buff them, and they look just like little diamonds. So it's really cool to go on the beach and try to find some Cape May diamonds. Right up to the north up there, you can see off of Red Wing, that's the airport we're going to land at. So this is all along Cape May right here. We got some nice beaches here. But yeah, if you ever come down to Cape May, look for the Cape May diamonds on the beach. They're not really worth anything, I don't think, but it's still fun to try to find them. So that's about it. So we'll turn over towards our airport here.
Cape May County, TBM940, we're 5 miles to the south, going to be on left downwind, 28, Cape May County.
And off the left here, there is the Cape May Lighthouse. Right down there. Another lighthouse. Looks Longwood, look at that old building right on the beach. I don't know what that is, but it's old and abandoned. With this wind today, there's not a lot of people out here training and practicing and having fun. So we got the airspace basically to ourselves. And there's our airport straight out there in front of us. And we're entering a left downwind for 28. We have a 26 knot wind coming off the northwest right here at this altitude.
Cape May County, TBM, midfield left downwind for 28, Cape May County.
Alright, speeds check. I'll go first notch flap selected. And anytime you select something, you always make sure it indicates, and it's indicating. And we're going to go gear selected down. Dial our speed back to 110. And down 3 green.
Cape May County, TBM turning left base, runway 28, Cape May County.
Alright, starting our left base here. I still have the auto throttle on and the yaw damper. Auto throttle's managing our speed for 110. Now we're going right into that wind. We're going to lose our ground speed pretty good here. As we got, it has 26 knots coming right off the nose. That's going to slow our ground speed down quite a bit. Now, setting up for this final, with the winds pushing against us, we're going to want to go turn a little bit late, because if we turned it earlier where you would normally think, the wind would push us to the left with that strong wind. So we're just going to time it out here where we start our turn to join a perfect final for 28. There we go. So you can see it out there is the runway. We're going to start a turn right now. Nice light turn.
Cape May County, TBM, turning 2 mile final, actually 1 mile final for runway 28, Cape May County.
Alright, we're going to take our yaw damper off so I can
500.
get on the rudder pedals. get a feel for this airplane. So we're just going to hold the crab all the way down. You can see we're perfectly on our glide path with my middle finger with my right hand. That's what I'm going to push to take off the auto throttle. Yeah, we'll take it off right there.
Auto throttle.
There we go. So we're going to let this airplane hold the crab. When we get down into the flare, we'll kick it out and we'll land this thing. And when the wind's gusting like this on the crosswind, you're not always expected to get greasers, but you can try. Here we go, coming down. We'll go into the flare. Kick out the crab. We're straight now. Put it down right. There we go. Actually,
Airspeed.
that was a greaser. Moving back into bait in reverse. Welcome to Cape May County.
3,000.
So anyway, like I said, you don't always expect to get greasers when it's gusting like that, but sometimes you get lucky.
Cape May traffic 359 Foxtrot Alpha, inbound 10 miles on local Roger 19, circle 28. Cape May.
So yeah, that was a great flight. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed seeing all the different landmarks down the Jersey Shore. That was great. We'll exit here at Foxtrot, taxi over to that restaurant. There's the Naval Air Station Wildwood Museum over there. Lost the whole short line to clean up the plane.
Cape May County, TBM, we're clear at only 28. Cape May County.
To the FBO or diner?
Yeah, go to down to the diner, get a 50. Thank you very much. Bravo.
Roger, have a good day.
Thank you, too.
Oh, how nice these people are here. That's the FBO right out there in front of us. And they got a lot of good reviews.
Make sure you don't need fuel or services, correct?
Negative, we won't need any guys. Appreciate it, thank you.
Look, we got a helicopter over here off our right. Looks pretty cool. It was a lot of fun getting to see the different sights down the Jersey Shore. I'm glad you guys rode with me today, and it was a pleasure having you on board. Like I said, if you guys do like these videos, be sure to smash the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. Also, like I said, you want to get a nice setup like this for your airplane, pivot cases, link in the description below for your 15% off, and also pilotinstitute.com. Start your training right from home with free courses and a lot of nice, great paid courses. That's all also linked in the description. But I've never been to this restaurant. I think this is the restaurant right here. We'll go right over here to the right. We'll shut down. Oh, this is cool. We got it's like a mom and a little kid looking out here at the airplanes. So we got a couple other people coming out to watch. This TBM is one of my favorite looking TBMs. I mean, it's the black and gray and the yellow. It's an amazing airplane. There's this 2-hour limit. Oh, he's waving. Little kid's waving at us. That's pretty cool. Anyway, guys, I hope you're all doing well wherever you're watching from. Take care, and we'll talk to you again someday soon.